Can you give us a sense of the direction going into kind of as we start heading toward the finale, like like an overview of where we're going?
Sure. There's a 3-episode arc that's going to begin in 19 and goes to like 21. Yeah, that's 3. Which is Gordon's investigating the serial killer that's going to impact him in his really personal way. That's going to have like repercussions all through season 2, like really damaging. The Penguin story that he's been running up against, like his kind of like rise. This season we kind of thought of as a rise of the Penguin. The Penguin story will come to like a really bloody and dark conclusion in the finale as we see like all of his plans and machinations finally kind of like erupt and like kind of start to rip Gotham apart. And we see Gordon's kind of like butting heads with the establishment inside the GCPD as well. Kind of like, and then you see other characters who are coming forward and like really doing things, and you see sides of them as they take like those evolutionary steps forward to becoming the people they're going to become. Selena, Enigma, Bruce, all of those characters take those big jumps forward, going, oh, I see you actually are on the path to becoming the person you're going to be, that we
It's got to be hard to pace out, knowing how young our Bruce Wayne is in this show, and how much fun it will be to get to these villains when they're their full-fledged selves.
Right.
How do you guys handle that in the writing, the instinct to want to go to the most fun place, but know that you've got to like draw it out a little bit?
You know, it's. I mean, I think a lot of times I don't know. It's telling the origin stories. We've taken a lot of like steps even further back. You know, like even telling like a Jonathan Crane origin story, we actually focused on the father, not on Crane himself. You know, and we tried to take a lot of like lateral steps for those things too. Like everybody knows the Red Hood story that we can read like in the Yellow Sword story. So we just took like a different Red Hood story that we tried to say, okay, let's take all of these and go even further back in time and try to tell an interesting way. So, I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's one of those things where we always kind of go, we know we can't go there. So what's the most interesting version that we can tell here that will make the journey there? Like, it's as if we all know we're driving to Chicago. But on the way to Chicago, you're like, hey, let's stop in Reno. This is actually going to be a lot of fun. Oh my God, we got shot in Reno. Whatever.
What can you say about
Last question.
about Licious trajectory in the last few episodes? Because obviously she is further apart, set apart from kind of everything that's going on in Gotham.
She does. I mean, we will see her with all the other characters by the end of the season, and obviously, Penguin's final rise couldn't happen without Fish being a part of it. You know, so we'll see the two of them come back together. And like, yeah, in a really hopefully satisfying way.